welcome back to the Young and Choosing channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a first time subscriber, thank you so much for being here. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to this channel. Today, this is the continuation of how we almost became homeless in York. I shot the both video in the same day. I just thought it would be very long to put all of them in one. So this is part 2. If you watch my previous video, I stopped out where she told us that she had no house for us and we should start searching for houses by ourselves. So I went online and started searching for house. We couldn't find any house. And this is where I would say that if you're a landlord, if you're a landlady, fear God. Fear God. All this your bad character will not take you anywhere. I was humbled. House hunting will humble you. Landlords, they will. Landladies, they will humble you. We kept looking for houses. You send them a message. They won't reply you. They reply you 2 days later, very short and snapping, like you are forcing them to give out their houses to you. They were borderline rude, some of them. I just could not. And most of them I couldn't. I know my character are no plenty like that. Where you can't they follow me, they talk anyhow because say I want rent house for your house where you be free. So it was my manager that was doing the talking for most of them that we had to communicate with. It was just a few that I actually talked to, and I'm quite an impatient person, most especially at that point where we had no place to, where we were at the verge of being homeless. So I was doing more calling than chatting because these people will chat you up tomorrow. Yeah, you will send them a message at 7 a.m. this morning, they will chat you up tomorrow. They don't care. They really don't care. Like, you come online to charge them up and you see that they're actually online. You send hi, they reply hello. You're like, oh, I'm interested in this property. You're like, okay. You want to ask them one more question. That question might be, is bills included? You sent this message at 7:01. They read it at 7:01. They will reply 9:20 tomorrow morning. I'm not joking. They'll reply tomorrow. They don't care. They really don't care. You'll be coming online, send a message, they'll be coming offline. These people are so unhinged. The fact that they have a house means that they are practically your god. They act like a god. Literally. They do like say nah them be. I am that I am. Ha! No, it was crazy. They were doing their own, so it made like house hunting so much harder. Because now we're in August, like a week and a half left. There's no house that we're going to move into next. The people that actually have a house, you are trying to communicate with them. Is it possible for you to move in earlier? Is it possible to start the contract earlier? And all you are getting is no, 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 no. You can feel the sass from the message. The sass is in the message, literally. And things were getting very hard. I'll give you 2 instances where we actually went to physically view a house. Now, using spare room. First house that we saw, the woman actually lives there. It's like a living landlord. She just wanted one more person. So we sent her a message that we were interested. We came. The day we actually went to see the house, that was the day that the person that was in the other room was leaving. We got there. The woman is so clean. I will not even lie to you. That woman neats. She neat past body. She's white. She's very neat. Her house is very pretty. Everything is white. White here, white there. She reminds me of my mom and my auntie. They want their house to be paradise. White everywhere. That woman was just like that. Everywhere was white. She saw us. She was like, how many of you want the house? We said 12. She said, I know do. She said, in one room. I don't think 12 years going to fit one room. I said, test me, madam. Test us, ma. We can fit in those rooms. She said, nah. Basically. Because after speaking to her, that, oh, we really need a house. And we are fine sharing a house together. We don't mind. Things like that. She was like, oh, okay. That she was intending to give it out to one person, but she understands the blah, blah, blah. That's how they do. They will tell you that they understand. They feel your plight. They empathize. Once you have come outside, they will answer your message, unfortunately. But yeah, after all the conversation, we got the unfortunate message that she's not really comfortable with giving a house to 2 people, that she thinks that the house is more conducive for one person. That one come out. Also, why they thought so? We the enter bus, they go there, they do taxi. All the money is wasted. Now we found another house that's a two-bedroom flat again. We could actually, I think the moving date was still reasonable. It was not in August though. We're sitting here or find way to squat. Or me, I created an exit plan at that time. I'll go back to my mother's house in Newcastle. I can't shout. You can't stress me. EJ, still stress person away mama get house. I said I'll go house. I pack my load, I'll go back to mommy. Yeah, I will go back to mommy. Literally, I'll put the rest of my things in storage unit, go back to mommy. Tell my manager I don't have house to stay, so I don't know why you want to give me shift. Or you might keep your shift for yourself for now. Mad, go out. That was my exit plan if what's going to war. So we're not adverse to finding a house that started in later dates because we're like just have to go home because there was no option at this point. We'll have to leave York and then come back. So we found this house that started, I think, early September. We were like, okay. Started like trying to inquire about the house, and the guy said it's a two-bedroom house, but he wants to give it that to 4 people. And house went to be like 500 on 4 people's head. The man sure wanted to eat his cake, have the cake, have the packaging, have the bakery that they used to bake the cake, he wanted to have it all. And at that point, beggars can't be choosers. We said, okay, sir, can we just come and see the house? He said, yes. When do you want to come? Me, I also do late shift. I do early shift sometimes. I do late shift. During the summer, I think I did more of late shifts. So there was no way for me to come and see the house because I'm closing at like 12 a.m. sometimes, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So there was no way. Tammy, on the other hand, closes at 6. So she was like, I volunteer as tribute. I said, go ahead. The man said he closes at 9. So it's not possible for us to do 6. I said, madam, are you going to go at 9? She said she would take my director with her, who's the guy, to go. He's our mutual friend. So we planned to do that instead of her going alone. They took a taxi. They sent a message, oh, we're coming. Took a taxi and get there. Lo and behold, people of God. No reply. She knocked on the door. She was there for at least 10-20 minutes. Nobody's actually done nothing. She was trying to call this guy. Where are you? When are you coming? Should we wait? No reply. So my director has not obviously been in the mix of all this. So he decided to call the guy by himself with a different number. And the guy picks. He picks the call. And she said, excuse me, where are you? She was like, oh, I don't want to give my house out anymore. I don't. Adibin, I know you. Adibin, hey. Tammy was fuming because bus fare, taxi, wasted. Her time wasted. She finished work. She rushed into taxi. They ran the corner only to come and stand in the cold. No, it wasn't really cold that time, Sha. It was summer, like no summer evening. It's not like it's cold, but still this wind. So it was wild. It was just wild. I'm trying not to yap a lot and just go straight to the point so that this video is also not very long. Before she left, actually, the person that lives next door actually came out and was also renting from the guy, renting way cheaper than he was offering out. But we're like, it's not our house, so there's nothing we can do. That was another story I can't really remember, Sha. So she came back, was there searching more for house again, and at this time it was a few days for us to go on my trip. By the time we came back from that trip, we had like 4 days or 3 days max to stay in our house. So we knew that if we come back from that trip, we still don't have anywhere to stay. We are going to stay on the street, so we're going to have to go back home. So I decided to call my school as a lifeline. Yes, I called my school because I said I came to this city because of you people. And they want to put me on this. My village people want to win. So I called uni and told them about the situation and things like that. And the first thing they asked me was like, have you signed the contract with this person? And I was like, no. They were like, like if I had signed the contract with the person, they'll say, oh, more drag down or more do this, more call, but I not signed the contract. So it was little to, they really couldn't help with that situation. But they were like, but we will not leave you empty-handed. We will not let you be on the streets. We will offer you our own accommodation. They told me we had 2 options to offer you. We will offer you accommodation that we still have, or we have a temporary accommodation space that we can also give you. So I was like, okay, what accommodation do you people have? Because now we don't have anywhere to stay. And I told them that there's two of us who would like to remain together. They said okay, that they'll send us accommodations that they have. They sent us two different accommodations. Yeah, two different ones. And mine, I will share with 6 other people. Yeah, there'll be 7 of us in the place. My first year, when I was on accommodation, I shared with 5 other people, but we had ensuite, which means your bedroom and toilet is inside your room. So there's nothing like toilet infection or collecting staphylococcus from the toilet. Don't fight me. Leave me alone. Yeah. If you like collect, I don't know where you collect staphylococcus from. But all I know is that I cannot collect any disease from anybody. I had my toilet to myself. Now I will share my toilet with people. It's not like 7 of us had one bathroom and toilet. There's like I think 2 or 3 to share amongst us. But I didn't want to do that by myself as well. And it was like 182 per week. With bills included, obviously. And Tammy had one in another place to share with like I don't know 5 other people or something. It was like 172. Hers was cheaper. I think it was because they looked at our record and in my first year my house was a bit more pricier than hers because she was sharing bathroom. That's why she has a lot more story to tell than me. She was sharing bathroom. I wasn't. So I'm thinking that was why the price was different, because she has always lived in a cheaper accommodation. So I think they tried to give her something cheaper that will match her past. But not like the same price, so but yeah, something a bit smaller than mine. But guys, we're taking the bus as well. Yeah, it's not a town. It's not a town. It's another place of this year that I've never been to in my life. Now even the woman way me call for school, where they tell us say she go find accommodation for us, now she they explain which bus I go take. That's to tell you I had no flipping idea where this place was. She was the one explaining to me that, oh, so if you take the accommodation, you will take this bus will take you and past school. There's a bus stop near school. I say, who they follow now, they do this one. I know that beggars can't be choosers, but you want cripple me. You want to cripple me. I'll be paying 182 per month, and I'll be taking the bus. And bus fare was increasing in that time as well. They were increasing bus fare. Who's gonna be doing that? I said no, I'm not doing it. Can you people offer me the temporary one instead? I don't want to carry people else again. They said, now that you don't want to take our offer, why would we give you temporary accommodation? That's how I feel like they were saying in Shao, because they were like, or that if we're not that okay, it's fine if we don't want the accommodation that they have to offer us, that they don't have much left because this is already in summer. And I blame myself, because I remember when I first started looking for house and I was telling my friends at uni, they told me, one of them, the one that actually told me about spare room, God bless her, because she was also helping me check her own spare room up. She finds any house she sends to me. She also told me that she and her partner were able to get a house at a point from uni, that I should go to uni. I don't know the thing where it in my head. I don't know it till they put for my ear. I know hear word. I know go. Now last minute, now I can't they call you in. This one I'm saying was in August, like few days before we travel. So like maybe like August 12 or 13. So uni was like, we don't have as much houses left. School starts in September. We don't have as much left. This is what we have. And if you don't want it, it's fine. But then I was like, can I get the temporary accommodation? They say no. I say, what do you mean? Is it not you that told me that temporary accommodation is available? Only for them to be explaining to us that the reason why they were saying that temporary accommodation is not available to us is because they don't want a situation whereby we will not leave, because it's temporary for a reason, that you are not going to stay there permanently, and you cannot stay there with no plan of where you are going next, basically. But at that time, I did not understand it, so I called school, and school was like, who told you that? Because I was like, I got an email saying that I will not be able to get a temporary accommodation. What do you mean? You told me this was available to me before. So it was later that I was now understanding what they meant. But yeah. They were like, at that time, they were like, you can't get temporary accommodation. So we were looking for house. This time, guys, we were looking for house with a lot of vim, with a lot of aggression. When you find house online this time, we're not emailing or sending message. Oh, can we? I was calling them. I saw this house. Is it available? When is it available for? Can I take it? There's two of us. Can we share one room? Is there one room? Is it? Everything we're doing with a lot of vim because there was no time. So we found this place. It was a 5-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms, 1 common room and 1 kitchen to share. I was like, okay, since there's 3 bathrooms, it still makes sense for you. And it was in town. It was like 5 to 6 minutes away from uni. I was like, it still makes sense for you. There's a chance that I will not be sharing the bathroom with 4 other people. You get? Because there's me and Tammy that already be sharing bathroom, so I wasn't adverse to sharing the bathroom with her. The 5-bedroom is like a 3-story kind of thing. So there's ground floor that has a bedroom, that has the sitting room, the common area, the sitting room, kitchen stroke dining, and then a bathroom. So that bathroom and toilet is for like the person that lives on ground floor. And then there's a middle floor that has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. There's top floor that has 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. So it's like bathroom and toilet. So in case I'm saying bathroom, there's toilet in it as well. So I was like, that's not bad, which means if we're in the middle floor because we wanted to have a room next to each other, we'll be sharing our bathroom with just 1 other person. Not bad. So we're like, let's come and see the house. We went to see the house. We got there, and the house was a construction site. The house was an uncompleted building. I say, bro, what's going on here? Say you get house to give us. We're like, he was like, yeah, that they are renovating it. Everything's gonna be new. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be not new. It's not new. It's not new. I'm staying there now. It's not new. I can't say it loud. The kids they see this video. But yeah, they're like, everything's gonna be new. It's gonna be new. So he showed us the plan. Like he took us around to show us that okay, this is the plan. This is this is that. You like the place? House rent was cheaper. It was in town. Tammy was already jumping. She was excited. She said, this is it. This is it. Me, I was frowning because I really wanted to live with just Tammy. I still wanted the 2-bedroom place. God of 11th hour, Yeah. So I was still very like, Tammy was like, no, we're getting it. Like, what other option do we have? We're going to have to get it. Right? That we shouldn't be using money to do this one. So we were like, okay, let's just take it. So I started sending confirmation that we're going to take it. Now, we then called uni and said, we have a place to stay because the contract started September 14. So we were like, we have a place to stay now. Can you give us a place to stay? They said yes. That this is the date it can start from. From the dates that uni gave us, we still had like 2 to 3 days that we will have to find somewhere to stay. The way we planned it just did not plan that way. So I called a friend and said, can I crash at your place for 2 to 3 days? Because the only option we had was either to crash at my friend's place or like get a hotel or something. And who get money because me no get. So my friend said we could come crash at her place. And she was asking us how many days. At that time, right, uni had not confirmed if they would give us the temporary accommodation or not. So when she was asking us like how many days, we couldn't definitely say how many days we wanted to stay. And if we had gotten temporary accommodation immediately from uni, they can't night per night. I think it's £25 a night or something like that. So we didn't want to spend a lot of days at the hand of uni because it would be a lot of money to pay after like 2-3 weeks. So we're trying to, be subject basically, So we started staying with her we stayed with her for I think 2 days or 3 days. God bless her again because she literally just said, and she's renting her second room out. And it was not possible for us to rent the room with her because it was already too late. Like somebody was already interested, but they had not come to view it yet. So we could come crash there. So there was the food in the kitchen. So make yourself at home basically. So we grabbed our bags and we crashed there for I think 2-3 days before we moved. So now we had a plan. At this point, we had a plan that okay, if we move from this house, we will go to our friend's house. From there, we'll go to the temporary accommodation. From there, we'll move to the house. That was the trajectory of things. Now, at this point in time, I think we had 2 days left before we move. ladies and gentlemen, we did not book a day off to move.